What is up, everybody? Welcome to another video, and one that I have hugely anticipated filming. One that I have hugely anticipated filming, and hopefully there has been some anticipation about this video as well, because not only today are we going to give you, as in me and Alex, going to give you guys a tour of our Airbnb here in the Dubai Marina. This is our spot, and there's something so homely about coming to a country that isn't yours and then turning up and using Airbnb, because you essentially start molding yourself into the lifestyle, into the culture. Yeah, Ouse has got a welcome mat, which you will see. But there is something special about going to Airbnb rather than a hotel. When you're in a hotel, you feel like you're a tourist. When you stay in Airbnb, you feel like you're a resident. And right now, seeing is one thing that I'm trying to do is get myself onto the property ladder. It really does sort of get me excited about the first time that I'm ever going to do that in the UK. But we start here in the garage with this incredible car, the AMG GTS, supplied by Mercedes-Benz Dubai, with the AMG upgraded wheels, red brake calipers, black and red interior with the race seats. It has got all of the options that you need, including the driving dynamic pack plus that I don't actually know the words for, but it is the most important optional extra. So AMG GTS tucks up nicely here. Alex, you love this car, right?
It is incredible. I'm like 100.
Because we are on basement 4 of this car park, we have gone down level 1, level 2, level 3 and seen the cars that are around, and actually we've got the nicest car that we can see in the car park. However, there is a pretty rare old school BMW M3 tuned by AC Snitcher, which might be of some of you guys' interest. So I'm going to quickly show you this beast that is tucked away.
They got a cool slot as well. So.
Yeah. Tucked up. Looks like it's been lowered. The camera really does a good job of picking that up. But that is the only other car of interest here, other than our beautiful AMG GTS. So what you do now is you walk over here to the lift lobby and get lift in the number 1 up to the ground floor. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are staying, the Marina Torch. So we are in the Dubai Marina right about now. The marina is literally just there. There are skyscrapers everywhere. And when I came across this place on Airbnb, it wiped the floor with all of the other places that I could find in terms of cost. So myself and Alex saved a fortune. We've saved a fortune by staying here. And it was only until we turned up that you were like, wasn't there a building in Dubai that caught fire?
Yeah, because I recognised the name.
So the Torch,
I thought it was quite ironic when I saw it on fire. Actually
caught fire twice in 2 years.
Yeah.
And there is still visible damage on the outside, most of the way up, that unfortunately this building has caught fire twice. Now, whilst it is a little bit windy because the wind is being channeled through these skyscrapers, let's jump into elevator number 2, get to our floor, which is number 40, and then we're going to show you around our apartment. And here we have our own apartment. MTV crib style. We've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3, 21 mirror finish, so you can watch yourself walk through the front door. We've got the weirdest kitchen space ever. Alex is going to demonstrate for us. Hey. They have had to put a wall there which has kind of blocked off this open plan living space that could have potentially been really quite cool. In the fridge we've got
important
water, Fanta and Pepsi Max, and then this is a coffee machine, I assume. And this is our workspace, so this is where I've been editing my videos, this is where Alex has been editing his photos. Loads of space. We haven't turned the TV on yet, but I actually think this part of the space is actually really well done. The sofa is awesome.
Yeah, it is really good.
And in my living room, I want one of these, just because they're so comfy and you can just lie up. This is our balcony, which I think they've got tables and chairs around here just so that people don't do this. But that's how high we are. We go through here. This is Alex's bedroom, which has got a pretty cool view that you just saw from the living space. But the windows are huge, like absolutely huge.
Definitely my favourite thing about this apartment, how big the windows are.
The huge windows?
Yeah.
Yeah. A bathroom there, which has got one light, which isn't that great. This is my room, which looks quite dark because the windows aren't actually as big, but I've also got one of the curtains blocking the rest of the window. And then this is my ensuite. Shower, bath, sink, everything that you need. And that is where we are staying for the next couple of weeks or so. So we've got great views, we've got an awesome living space. The kitchen is a little bit odd, but really, we're probably not gonna use any of that. The building itself is really nice. It's got a little bit of history and it's just cool. It's a really cool location. The Dubai Marina is amazing. And when I come to a place like this and I get to see how the owner of this place has kitted out their place, I get inspiration for my own apartment that I'm going to be buying with my girlfriend. And I know you guys have been asking for, well, quite a long time since the last video that I did talking about what is going on with the flat and the apartment update, because it is super important. Now that the Lamborghini Huracan has sold, that means we can start going full throttle towards buying an apartment and getting on the property ladder. The last video that I did, I had said that we had found somewhere. And yes, we have found somewhere. Yes, we have had an offer accepted on this place, which is all well and good. It is very, very exciting. So the exciting news is that we found somewhere, the offer has been accepted. Why has it taken me this long to provide you guys with an update on what is going on? Well, I wanted to wait until the Lamborghini Huracan had sold before I started giving you guys a little bit more information, because at any point with properties, they can fall through. And it has been the steepest learning curve for me going through all of this property stuff, going through the mortgage, having a mortgage in principle, which is essentially someone saying, yes, we will lend you money. I literally thought that once you had an offer accepted, that would flip into a mortgage and everything would be plain sailing. That is not the case. I've been back and forth with HMRC, my accountant, the mortgage advisor, the buyers, and the estate agents. It is one of the most stressful things I've ever done in my life, whilst trying to sell my Lamborghini at the same time. It has been super stressful, but I feel like we're getting somewhere. And in the last week or so, the new budget has been announced, which means that the stamp duty has been eradicated for anything up to £300,000 for first-time buyers. So I'm feeling positive about this place. But like with these property things, anyone can swoop in and offer a higher thing. If they really want that place, they can offer a higher buying price, meaning that our offer is completely null and void. So I'm still holding out, fingers crossed that this place is going to come through. But I do think that we are still over a month, potentially 2 months away from even moving in. So it is still a long road ahead, but that is the update. This is the place that we're in Dubai now for the next couple of weeks or so. And I'm just so goddamn excited to be here, unpack, make myself at home and treat this place like home, because it's just given me that feeling of what it is going to be like when I actually move in with my girlfriend. Now that the Lamborghini has sold, the property hunt is now properly going ahead. It's not really a hunt anymore because we found somewhere, but the car hunt can really start to begin as well, because now that I know sort of how much it's going to cost to move into somewhere, I can sort of work out how much money I'm going to have left over and what car I'm going to have sat outside my apartment. Right, should we try and attempt to do this gym?
Yeah.
Because I do think that that is a fundamental sale point to this place. One of the reasons why I was like, this is the place, because it's got a gym and it does have a swimming pool, but it is under renovations, which means we don't have a swimming pool, but we've got the sea right there, so it doesn't matter too much. But the Dubai Marina to me is the place to be. It is where all of the hotels are. It is the Jumeirah Beach Resort area. So you've got amazing cars, amazing hotels, beautiful beaches. But that main road down there is a great location to spot some cars. Okay, we found the gym. Gym expert, talk to us about whether this is any good.
Okay, it's pretty basic, but I think it's got everything you need. It's got the bars for pull-ups.
Yeah, do one. No, joking. Oh, what a hero. We've got loads of stuff going on over there. And this is an interesting view. This looks like the aftermath of some of the fire damage.
This is actually terrifying that they've just left all this in.
Yeah, it's actually huge. Loads of machines. There's a guy over there working out, so I don't really want to interrupt him too much. Oh, there's another person there, but yeah. This is the gym. So I've actually left Alex at the gym. He's been there well, ever since I left him, which is about 8 hours, but that's very typical Alex. But that is, well, this is our apartment, this is where we're staying, that is where the car is being kept. I need to come back up here because I've got a few emails that I need to fire across because the next car is on its way and I need to sort out my insurance and all of the documents for that before I can collect it tomorrow. And I'm planning on playing a little trick slash prank on Alex. Just gonna start teasing him into it. But I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this apartment tour, but also the house update. Literally in the last couple of hours I've been going back and forth with the estate agent, going back and forth with the seller, and we are finally sort of getting documents in place so that we can get the mortgage in process. This whole process is just nothing like I ever imagined, and the one frustrating thing about all of this is that you never have the opportunity of learning it until you're thrown into the deep end. And I think the only thing that I can say from buying a property is, like, if there is a way in which you can ask people that have already done it, or you can speak to people or study it, like, why aren't the schools telling us about property purchasing, taxes, all of that stuff that are so important? Because I've never used Pythagoras' theorem since learning it in year 11. The property stuff, super stressful. Everything over the last 6 months has been a little bit floating around and I haven't really known in what direction I can take things, in what capacity I can talk about things, because so much is going under the radar, and seriously a lot of it is just emails and phone calls, which is very, very boring that I couldn't document it. But now with this house update, you guys know that we've had an offer accepted on an apartment. Both myself and my girlfriend are incredibly excited and doing everything that we can behind the scenes over the next month or so to make sure that we're in that place in 2018 so that we can provide, or I can provide you with some awesome vlogs, and then we can start looking at what is going to be my Lamborghini Huracan and BMW M3 replacement, because yes, both of those cars are going to be going. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, because this journey is just getting started and it is only a smidge of what is actually going to be happening on my channel in 2018. So there are some serious...
Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi. Các bạn hãy bấm like, comment và hãy bấm nút đăng ký để ủng hộ cho kênh mình nha.